Oh, we're live. We're a couple minutes early, but yeah, what the heck? We're here. We're back. We survived the drive. Barbecue has been acquired and eaten. So I'm going to be probably slower on the kills than I was before. All the meaty juices going through my veins, clogging me up. If I farmer it all with the next, it'll be with the next crossbow, yeah, for Arma. You know, so like, that's why I'm still debating whether or not I want to go 5-5 or 6-4. Because I'm just not sure. The prayer pen is nice, I just don't know if I'm going to use it all that much. I mean, I guess in Gauntlet, it'd help a lot with Gauntlet. Can just camp one style, probably. I don't know. That'll be a decision for later. You really go 5-5 for just one boss? No, it'd be for if I wanted to farm out the ZCB maybe and do like specials there. I just don't know that I'm gonna want to farm next. I mean, we only got, well, let me look at the calendar. 2 weeks? Exactly 2 weeks, I think, as of today. Next is gonna be a long time, and I still need to get Dragon on UJack too. So I'm not sure. I'm still not sold. I think the real problem is I've been so underwhelmed by the echo hits on UJack, actually. Like, even with the scythe, like, it's cool when they happen. What I don't know is if the lightning is gonna proc them more from the Khopesh, but I'm guessing probably not. So then it becomes a question of, do I care about the prayer pen? Get the Khopesh first, see how it goes. Yeah, well, we'll get back into it. We still got KBD saved. Pull the lever, into the echo we go. I guess we could always pretend this is the first kill, and the first kill means that this is where we get the ward and the Khopesh. Maybe. One can hope. Now that I've had a break, I need to warm up a little more again. $44, that's pretty decent. I'd really like to get the Khopesh blade so I can go train up some Slayer. I think that's gonna help a lot. Make our way over towards, like, Echo Serb. Oh, that didn't go. Oh my gosh. Oh my... Why do I even bother turning the sprayer on? Goodness. It's always good times in the Echo KBD layer, man, let me tell you. There's basically no specials that are particularly good for us. Come along. Come on, Vominos. Every dragon, let's go. KBD, give us a blue one. Yeah, We'll take the explosion. Oh, there's a blue one. Take out 2 of them. Ooh. Take out 3. Pretty close. There we go. Now the problem of venom everywhere. Whoa, was I lagging on that click? Maybe. It does seem like I'm lagging a little more than I was before. Scary. I never thought I would feel like I missed Gauntlet. Dear Lord. The amount of garbage that KB throws out, this makes me miss Gauntlet a little bit. Red Prison? Give me the Red Vacation right now. I don't have to try this hard there. Holy dude. Ah, the purple. The purple got me. It's like, ooh, we finally get something? We do not. 22 KC. First 3 tasks were Jad, Trolls, Jad. Haven't enjoyed the Khopesh AoE at all. Well, I guess, yeah, it doesn't help much with Jad, does it? I guess you get, like, the little blobs and stuff. You're probably better off running around and just stacking things out, though, individually, rather than, like, trying to group them up together. Echo KBD was designed for range. It's too hectic for melee, and Magic is just Splash City. Dude, I couldn't imagine trying to do this thing on Magic. But the problem is, like, the item is designed for melee. Both of them are. Like, the shield can help you if you're not melee, but all of the stats being better than, like, the whatever defender from TOB. They knew what they were doing. I mean, they wouldn't have put the big melee items if they didn't intend for people to melee it sometimes. Ward is fantastic for everything. Just seems cruel. The Venom is cruel. The Venom pools in particular. I mean, like, look at that. Look at the Venom just absolutely everywhere. I will say, though, the upgrades, the shield, the weapon, the stats, the prayers, all of that has been very, very helpful in making this boss, like, mildly doable. I don't know that there's really much else I could pick up. I guess Void would probably shave off, like, another 15 seconds from these kills or something. I don't think it'd be anything too crazy. But since we don't exactly have a good glove slot, then, you know, that would be something. Which probably isn't worth the time now. Ooh. Well, unfortunate, actually, that guy got blocked from that. Oh, they're stuck on KBD. Come on, fellas. Man, we were having to slap these down just by ourselves. Too little too late, Mr. KBD. Oh my. He did this on the last one, too. That's it. Alright. Oh, ruined limbs. Honestly, probably more worthwhile to pick up the bones. Board has positive stats for offensive and defensive every style. Hello, Sander the Panda. Once you get the Khopesh, you can just spam bandos for better gear anyways. Dies in 5 seconds. Yeah, we're locked in here. I mean, we're almost halfway. 2 more kills to get to 25. Surely I can get 1 item at 25, yeah. Both at 50 seems so brutal. Certainly very grindy. Man, it's a little unfortunate that I used so much RNG on the mage account. I know that's not how it works, but it's just like, man, the amount of times I got spooned on the mage account for stuff. Alright, KBD, calm down. I'm just like, oh, if I could just have gotten these items in the course of, I mean, even 10 KC, you know? Oh, a little too slow. Alright. Sketchy. Sketchy. Oh, that dragon. Oh, great. Now we get Venom to run into as well. Oh, that's a shame. That one should do at least a little bit. There we go. Gosh, I'll tell you, the barbecue, the barbecue does not help with this. Made me feel way more tired. It's hitting me right now. Oh no. Oh, please. Zombie axe, skeleton archer. Do some work. Now's a good time. Get us through the end of the fight. Skeleton archer, why you abandoned me? Oh no, I summoned the magic one. Alright. Well, hey, I made a hit too. Oh my gosh, dude. Why did it have to get covered in venom? Oh, what a pain. Right at the end, right when it only has like 10 health left or something. Oh, man. I guess we probably don't have to bank in between every single kill, but it still looks like we're doing alright. A little low on the anti-poison. Only just got the kill any god boss 250 times task done for the Armadillo crossbow, so out of this place. Does that mean you got the crossbow? Or you're just calling it and not going to worry about it? Got a few minutes, check in today. How's the account going? Well, welcome in. Right now we're in the process of fighting Echo KBD. Send a kill here in a second. 24 KC, I mean stat-wise, we're doing pretty well. We've gotten up there in the melee stats. Gear is, I mean some of the slots are pretty good. It's a little lackluster though, in general. Didn't get the crossbow, won't farm it anymore, don't need it anyways. Rather get the next one later, but you need the Armadillo one to combine it in. You have to add the horns to the Armadillo crossbow. so you can't escape having to go for it. But if you get the drop, I guess that can give you a reason to go back and grind it more. Echo KBD, kill number 25. Surely there is an item behind this kill. I mean, we're halfway. I gotta get at least one of them, right? Ooh, the venom. Stop it with the venom. Said stop it with the venom, and he just was like, nah, he wants more venom. Oh, that's scary. Alright, KBD. Please stop throwing venom and throw something other than... Okay, I mean, that is something other than venom. Throw the blue one. Help me out, KBD. Come on. Why are you only throwing venom? It's literally only venom. There's the blue one. Oh, and it didn't even hit both of them. Gosh dang, man. Oh, he decided to stop meleeing. Oh, now all the other stuff is stuck on him. Oh, that's such a pain in the butt. Alright, this is just silly. Come on. Why is there... The venom. Whatever. Whatever. We got food. We'll tank it, I guess. KBD. Screw you. God, dude. Like, what is it even doing? Oh man, this boss. This boss is gonna make me lose my mind, I swear. Why is this dragon... It went back to not melee me again. It get frozen and it just decided against it. Said that wasn't a good idea anymore. Oh no! Oh my god, and the poor venom. Straight into the venom. Perfect, KBD, you're figuring it out. Oh. Terrible. Terrible. 25 Echo KC. No items. Oh, what a feels bad, man. Any idea how the Abyssal Whip compares to Zombie Axe with tier 6 melee? The Zombie Axe will be way better just because of the strength bonus. Zombie Axe has like, what? 30-something more strength bonus, I want to say? And they'll attack at the same attack speed. So, I mean, if you have... Like, if you have to, you can use the whip, but, I mean... You can train all your styles individually on the axe, so unless you want controlled... I guess if you wanted controlled, maybe the whip is better. Halfway there, I know. Just need one shield drop. How hard could it be? Did 50 kills with magic wave spells? Do not recommend. You win that war. That is for sure. The best short guy ever. No, if we're arguing over who's struggling more, anything magic, I concede to you, sir. Magic is the clear loser of the bunch this year. Alright, we'll restock the anti-poison. We're still good on potions for a little bit. we're moving down to swordfish mostly. Shield is big, but worthless after the ward, right? Yeah, yeah, for this one. I mean, it is nice to have it, just because it's like... It's an extra 7 melee strength or something like that. Plus all the defensive stats kind of help make up for the armor. Not that I'm tanking much, but in terms of like the melee hits, it does help. Throw a Ring of Wealth on before the last hit. I mean... Do I even have one? I did pick up a couple of Dragonstone rings. What is it to enchant this? Well, I guess we have Cosmics already, so maybe we're there. We could see if the Ring of Wealth, if that makes a difference. What is it? 68 water and earth runes. Ring of Wealth. Slap that bad boy on there. Dude, I used to wear a Ring of Wealth absolutely everywhere because I thought it just made all of the drops better. If only. I refuse to believe they tested all 3 styles and arrived to the conclusion that it was balanced. It's so hard to imagine. Like, they had to have tested them. Like, surely they would have tested them, right? Same here with Magic. Last league with Magic, for sure. I think last league was the last time Magic got to be king of anything. Alright. We got everything. We're good to go. We're over the halfway point. So at worst, 25 more kills to go. 3 minutes a kill. 75 minutes worth of KBD. I guess plus banking, so maybe a little bit more. 2 hours. 2 hours and we get it. It's just having the mental fortitude to withstand venoming everywhere for 2 hours. And like, pretty focused killing for 2 hours, but I suppose there are worse things. 2 tick-teaks, maybe. The 99 woodcutting in the main game. Although, I feel like that one's actually not that bad once you kind of get into the swing of it. Oh, you know what would be, though? Oh, man, the stuff where you have to, like, use an herb to grind and tick manipulate that way. Would that be, like, 3-tick barbarian fishing? That one kind of sucks. Oh yeah. Alright, we did alright on that one, KBD. Appreciate all the specs. Oh, not the venom. Dude, the bounce on the venom is crazy. That would have covered the whole 2 sides of the dragon, just about. Oh. No. No. No luck. KBD, so rude. 26 kills in. Can't even give me 1 item. That was really fast, though, actually. Wow. 2 minutes and 18 seconds. And you know why? It's because he hardly venomed in that one. did the tick manipulation for chin chompas. Wouldn't recommend. At least it does keep you attentive. I mean, there's some times, I guess, where you want to be, like, honed in on something. I find those times are quite rare for me in old school, though. I can be honed in for this, but only because I know, like, how limited the scope of this grind is. I think it's part of the reason why I don't end up doing a lot of raids, either, in the main game, because it's just, like... It's fairly focused for me, especially, like, chambers. You do a chambers for, like, 30 minutes to an hour, but who knows when that grind is going to end. You might be going for 1,000. You might be going for like 1,500 chambers to get a T-bow. The unknown kind of kills it. But I've found in this league, especially, like, setting certain milestones for myself, even if it's outside of, like, the tasks. What the heck? Oh, dude, the Venom, I swear. Sometimes the bounces on those. But, like, setting some sort of, like, milestone for myself has been really helpful, because I can just be like, alright, I'm gonna get, like, 25 clues done, and then we're just gonna see. And, like, there's a stopping point for myself, that type of thing. I mean, you saw me do it the other day, too, with, like, timers. Set a timer, be like, alright, I'm gonna try for the zombie axe for, like, 8 minutes. Because I know this is just not something that I'm gonna enjoy right now. But it would be really helpful to get. God, dude, we went from the no Venom kill to, like, Venom everywhere. Hey, there we go. Oh, straight into the Venom. Oh, that's brutal. I didn't get that click in time. Oh my... Come on! What is that? 6 Venoms in a row? What are we doing, KBD? There's, like, actually nowhere to stand anymore. Oh, man, and he threw Venom right into the area I'm trying to pull him. KBD. Killing me. The skeleton despawned because I took so long. 255. I mean, at least the kills are still pretty quick today. I'm surprised. I mean, I guess it is about right where I projected. The inclusion of the thralls cut like 30 seconds off of these kills. Sometimes I just start falling asleep. At the end of the day, it's a game to have fun. So just gotta do different activities and stuff. Clue generation sucks without Clue Arbiter. That I would agree to. It is, even with the like AFKing fishing, which I've done a lot of, you just don't get a lot of like high level clues. It just takes forever. Get fewer while also needing more because the steps items may not have, etc. Yeah. I was doing some clues on UJack today, trying to finish off beginners. At least I have a lot of beginners, but I will say, it is very clear the difference between Arbiter versus not Arbiter. Arbiter makes clues feel a lot nicer. I still don't think there's enough points to really warrant it, especially with the inclusion of the clue compass with the teleports. Like, it feels good when you're doing clues. There's just not that many points behind clues. Ooh, one down. Alright. Alright, alright. It wasn't quite as good. No, the venom. Okay, we got one side kind of clear. Yup. He immediately throws the venom. Losing my mind. KBD. Honestly, KBD sometimes. No. Oh. What? But look at. There's so much. That was one. One just filled out that entire side, like 2 rows deep. Absolutely ridiculous. Okay. Why do I even try KBD? Oh my lordy, what is the bounces on the venom? Ugh. Like, I'm clearing up a side, I don't know. And then he immediately does more venom. I swear, dude. Where can I even go? I guess there's kind of some space to the south of him. Just kidding. God, dude, this is terrible. Oh my lord. The venom, this kill. Please stop with the venom, KBD. We don't need to do this. Ah, such a pain in the butt. You know what, I'd rather you venom out here. That's fine. Oh, that's not good. Ah, KBD. Oh, the skeleton archer coming in clutch. Thanks, buddy. For a KBD head. It is a special drop, not the one that we cared for. Guess we're gonna have to bank anyway since we're out of the anti-venom or anti-poison. Basically, unless you can pickpocket them, it's not worth doing high-level clues unless you have Arbiter. I mean, to some extent, I guess eventually from bosses you build up like elites, and I guess random mobs you get a lot of hards. Just, it takes a lot of time to build them up. I'm at the point now where I can probably do like, there's a task for like 25 elites, and then there's a task for like 75. Same deal with hard clues. 75 hard clues I think I can do if I haven't already. The elites, I can get up to like the 25, and that's fine. I don't think I'll ever be able to get up to the 75, if they even have one. I mean, even on this count, I haven't gotten that many elites. They're just hard to come by. Anything else? I don't think so. Bring wealth. You did not help us out on the last couple of kills. Probably really hard to balance it, where it doesn't feel mandatory, but also feels rewarding enough to pick. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess I will say I'm like fairly happy with where they put clues this time around. It just it makes the it makes Arbiter feel like a bit of a boring choice, I think. Like it's fun when you're doing the clues. It's just it's not like a good efficient point choice, and maybe that's not a problem, you know. You don't necessarily need all of the choices in every tier to be equally balanced, necessarily. As long as they have, like, specific functions in mind. Oh, my lordy. Why we're starting in with the Venom again. Starting in early. Thanks, KBD. Oh, wow. Ran back into it. Rip. Oh, not the venom. Oh. That was a little unfortunate. He's probably not close enough. He is not. Oh, I'm gonna get hit by that. That's also a rip. What the heck? Like some dust flying around me. Oh, man. Oh, no. Oh my god, I ran back into it. I think, actually, I don't know. I'm starting to wonder, like, if he hits the freeze, if he really... Maybe it's when he casts the freeze, he always does, like, fire attacks after. Let's see. 1, 2. I bet that's what it is. So you don't get super, super hard punished by it. 1. Well, I mean, cast the freeze there. I don't know. Maybe there's some sort of check that they do. If it hits. Because while I haven't been frozen a ton, I mean, I've been frozen enough that I feel like I probably should have gotten a little, like, more unlucky than I have. Dragon Dart Tips. I guess it's good for the fletching XP. Did 1,800 plus kills on KBD and picked most of the elite clues, and I need to grind even more to get all 75 masters. And I had Arbiter on the main. All comes down to each player's goals. If you just want to have fun and don't care about ranking, just pick whatever you want. Makes the content you're going to do more fun. Yeah. If you're frozen, he always just does regular fire explosions. Okay. Makes sense, because I'm like... I can't be that lucky. You know what I mean? Like, ain't no way. When I get hit by that frozen thing a couple of times, like, surely one of those would have been a special. And, like, completely obliterated me. We got a few of these. 29. Oh, hello again. Catching me in Shiloh. I wish. I wish I had the shield. I wish I had the Khopesh. I saw the little lightning. Making me jealous. I will say, it is also a little unfortunate doing stuff like this, because it's also quite difficult for me to, like, read the chat and also do mechanics. I'll say half of the fun of the streaming is getting to chat with you all. But we do what we must. The shield waits for us. It is behind this kill, probably. Maybe. KBD. Don't make me look like a fool. KC 30. Oh, we got the dragons. Alright. On we go. Man, I clicked the dragon by accident. That's unfortunate. Rip the stats. At least we didn't lose too much of our boost. Oh, no. Oh, I got distracted by the venom. Well, there certainly goes all of our boost. Oh, man. That venom bulb, I was like, oh, it's gonna bounce to me, and then my brain stopped working for too many ticks. I actually wonder if it's worth repotting for this, because still got a pretty good amount of health left. Maybe we do. Now, well, he venomed anyway. We're on to get a little bit of time. Oh no, the venom. Alright, as he died. But we get the shield? We don't get the shield. I'll take it. I mean, I will take an upgrade. At least we got something. Holy. I don't even know. Is this that good of an upgrade? I see the melee strength goes down. I mean, at least we get the spec though, right? Is it good? I don't know, guys. Is it actually good? I look at that and I'm like... I mean, it does have more stab, I guess. I don't know. The spec. Is the spec going to be huge? I hope the spec is huge. Khopesh blade. Alright, let's actually go bank real quick. Doing some runecrafter points. Got me recalling back and forth. PQ7, welcome in. What's up, G? No need to look nervous. He came in at a good time. At least we got some drop, you know? The ward would be better for farming him out, but I mean, I'll take anything over nothing. We get ourselves an echo item. We'll restock here. I'm really curious to see how good the spec is going to be, because I'm like, stat-wise, I actually don't know that it's that much better than the axe. Although the combat style, I think dragons are weak to stab, yeah. So I mean, that might also help too, since it looked like, you know, I can't stab with the zombie axe. Looks pretty good though. That little lightning effect too. We're gonna get 2 specs. We don't have specialists just yet. Let's try it out. Let's see. Zombie axe is stronger, but the spec on the Khopesh is good. Well, that looked like a big number. Oh, 74? Oh, that's a lot of XP. I guess because it can, man, that is a lot of damage, actually. Because the lightning can lightning. Alright, we got the lightning stuff. That's pretty good. Depending on how long this kill is going to be, we may end up getting another spec at the end as well. One dragon down. I mean, the fact that the skeleton is still up is also pretty big. kind of helps me keep track of the time a little bit. Oh, that explosion didn't kill the other dragon? I thought he was lower than that. Alright, alright. Get him. I can't quite tell. I will say, I do think it's actually a bit more accurate. And I'm wondering, I guess it's because it probably has more actually on the dragon compared to its weaknesses. Can't quite tell. I mean, we also get the lightning hits from time to time. Ooh, don't run back into that. Golly, dude, the venom still. Well, we might get a spec to finish off the kill. I just called it super accurate and it went, let me prove you wrong, and just hit nothing but zeros. Come on, Khopesh Blade. Oh no. We ran back into it. Feels bad. Oh, the Venom. Venom's gonna keep us from attacking him. Well, I guess we are gonna get a spec to finish it off. Get him! No way! The zero! Oh, Khopesh Blade, you're embarrassing yourself. Come on. I was talking so highly about you. We get the ward, though. No ward. Not quite. Might not seem like a big difference on the Echo KBD, but for everything else, spec is huge. I mean, I guess our fastest kill was 218, but that is... Our average was pretty close to like 250, 255. I think we did a little bad there on the end. The extra hits from lightning, too, puts it over the zombie axe. Always sucks to get Thunder Blade of Death Burst, though. Yeah, no shield for us, but at least we get to rock the DFS a little bit longer. Not entirely sure if it's worth using on stab over slash. Well, I guess what's the difference? Yeah, that is a pretty big difference. We can try it out. Put it on slash. Also, hello. Hmm. Nope. Oh. Getting attacked by the spiders. I gotta go in. What's up? Too meaty, maybe? Hmm? Yeah, there's some people. Did you say hi? Hello? Hello, goodbye? Oh. Click the spec bar. Don't click the... Don't stop the run energy. A little rough. I can't quite tell if this is working better on slash. Might have to use it for more than one kill to actually see. Well, actually, I guess if we have the comparison of the skeleton timer, the skeleton, granted we did whiff a spec, which hurts quite a bit in terms of the damage, but the skeleton despawned, which isn't great. Means we were faster on the last kill, at least in the first phase of it. See if we can't make up a little bit of time. The lightning is helpful. We can get more lightning procs. Yeah? What? You're gonna bring it up?
Yeah, because it's already full. We're gonna put it.
You're gonna put it up here?
No. Ow!
Oh.
Put it on your belly. We'll put it on your pillow.
Hey, don't be mean. She's emotionally attacking me, while KBD is physically attacking me. In pixels. Oh, get us out of here, all the venom. Come on, KBD. Oh, man. Venom right before the end of the kill. Too greedy on the hits. I just really wanted him to be done. Well, more space for Dragon Bones, I suppose. Hi, bye, wife. Yep. I don't know. I mean, that one... I mean, shoot, that ended up being the exact same length, kill-wise. I felt like I was splashing more hits, but maybe not. We'll leave it on Slash for a couple of kills. Oh, man, what we got? 1, 2, 3... Another 8, 11 kills, plus 6. Oh, we're gonna be like 1 short of 50 if we have to go all the way there. Only way to know for sure is DPS calc. Fair. I am very much fine with feeling it out a little. You know, I'm like... We'll go back and forth a little. Alright, last one with a slash kill. Well, we whipped another spec. That's unfortunate. Well, I don't know. I mean, that also seemed pretty quick. A little bit of lightning in there, too. Ooh. We actually had enough for that other dragon, too. I didn't think that would do it. Cool, don't run back into that. Oh my. KBD. Are we gonna get a save our dose of anti-dragon fire? $30 seconds. Come on, Khopesh. Oh, we're taking a little bit of damage. We're getting greedy on the hits. Oh, we got it down. We saved a dose of the anti-fire. 2-minute kill. Alright, I'm calling it stab is the way. I don't know if it's technically better. I think we're keeping it. If the spec splashes, maybe recall and reset the fight. Yeah, you know, I guess I could. We do get a little bit of time on the potions since we're down to like 2 to 3 minute kills. We go get that ready. Spec didn't splash it, so I guess we're locked into it. And if nothing else, I'll say stab, because it's controlled, also gives me more XP. So, you know, training up all the different stats, somewhat helpful. I think that's been one of the best use cases for Equilibrium, actually. Kind of a weird one. Because I don't think it's like, training your combat stats aren't like that big of a deal in this league. But, I mean, hey, if you can get them faster, helps a little. Gets you into the late game a little faster. I don't think I said, but it's still about, it's a little bit over 10% of my XP, actually, Equilibrium is. But it has certain skills that have been, like, clear winners. I was trying to sneak that one in. Fine, KBD. You don't want a sub 2-minute kill, I understand. Gotta look tough. Okay, alright. KBD, now you're just like trolling. Alright, not trolling that hard. I forgive you, KBD. We got the shield! We're done with KBD. Oh my gosh. Well, you know what? We're not totally done because I want to see, like, how good is the shield actually for this fight? Let's test a little bit. Well, I guess we're immune to the freezes. Fire does nothing. That does nothing. That still turns off prayer. We're completely immune to that. We're completely immune to that. So the only thing you have to worry about is the venom. Wow, that is nice. Only have to move for the venom, yeah. And we could have had this since KC1, are you kidding? I mean, even the venom. I don't know, I mean, I guess... I think that's about... Is that like half the damage that it was before? Because I feel like I was getting hit for like 20s. I feel like that has to be less. Unless that's a final phase venom thing. Alright, we're gonna work on taking out some dragons. Half the damage. Makes the fight a joke. Certainly is a lot easier. I don't know, I guess I still wouldn't necessarily say it's chill just because of the venom and having to move around, but I mean outside of like the venom, and even still, not getting venomed on the hit helps a lot too. Just stand in the middle of everything. Camp Piety. Try to, and then he turns it off. I wish it made you immune to the turn off thing. Can't do everything for you though. All right, well now we're cooking. We're done. We got it. We got the Khopesh. We got the ward. We'll finish the kill. We'll get another 2 of them just for the fun of it on this 1 KC. This KBD's a big old troll. I mean, you're just standing there for most of it. That is way, way easier. I won't really complain about it, though. I mean, 34 KC is still better than 50. I'm gonna be real, 50? 50's a lot of kills. I know some of you guys had to do that. That is no fun. Alright, alright, let's wrap this thing up, KBD, thank you. We'll take our dragon hide, dragon bones to go. Ooh, can we pick up a few more, actually? Might as well get a few more dragon bones, maybe get a prayer level out of this. They despawn. Ooh, not yet. 10 seconds. We got it. One more dragon bone. I mean, yeah. We can pick up some more black dragon hide. Gotta laugh in the face of KBD a little bit. Meh. Okay. I'm done. I'm done trolling with this. Let's go. Ah. Alright, we got the ward. We got the Khopesh blade. Now what? Freedom. Maybe do some Slayer? I don't know. Time to farm crystal armor. I thought about it. I'm not doing that right away. I want to go experience the Khopesh blade a little bit. God Wars wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, I suppose so. Go to like Bandos maybe. Bandos armor. Let's see. I guess, is that the only thing I would want there? Probably so. I mean, we also have mastery points that we go for. That's mainly just Jad, though, because we'd need Slayer levels for Asgarnia, and we'd just be running Gauntlet for the other one. Kill some Revs. We can go try some Revs out. Although, okay, hold on. What was my Slayer task? I think it was like Elder Chaos Druids or something. I should, if I'm gonna go to Revs, I want to try and get a Slayer task. We can go check out the Rev Cave, though. DFS is retired. We're good. We're done. I don't really care about bringing Thralls with me anywhere. I mean, really, none of these are going to be important for me, I don't think. I mean, that's kind of it. I guess we can bring the Divine Pots. Do I even care to do that? I mean, I guess we probably just bring the normal ones, not take damage from stuff. Looting bag. I will tell you, since I tried a little bit of the Chaos Druids, you can't recall around there because they TB you, and it's so annoying. I have Slayer Gem? Apparently not. I don't know how many I have left, but I guess we'll just go over there real quick and see. Chaos Altar had a telly next to it, I thought. Or Chaos Temple. Accuracy still important to land the spec. Yeah, we did splash it a couple of times. Yeah, so like, we already got Teleblock. Can't store the location, so we can't even like last recall end here. And if we try to do this, Teleblock will wear off in a couple of minutes. Oh, okay, there we go. Gonna say, it is AoE, yeah. We got 71 of these, I guess 225 points. We don't have a ton of points. Slayer's gonna be kind of a pain in the butt for us, I think. But we can try and use the points that I've got. We'll finish this task, and then we'll see if we can get a rev task. Maybe do a little bit of rev killing. Or something in the Wilderness Slayer Cave. That'd also be pretty good. Honestly, anything that isn't these. The Teleblock kind of defeats the whole point of what we're doing here. Super attacks help a lot. Oh yeah, I guess I probably ought to use them too, huh? Yeah, it's so annoying. I wish, like... I mean, I do understand it is Teleblock. These are teleports. But I'm like... At least give us this, you know? Give us total recall. It's another area that I don't even think, if I wasn't Teleblocked, I don't think I can save this anyway. I guess they don't want you spamming AoE specs into these? I don't know. Ooh. Lots of lightning. Khopesh makes the wilderness bosses pretty fun. Let's see. I mean, we do need a ring slot. I'm trying to think, which ones do they drop? They drop a stab one and a crush one? I guess in the prayer one, the Vedion that does prayer. Ring of the Gods. Wouldn't be able to imbue it though, but I mean it is, like, we don't have a lot of ring options, I don't think. Well, the Whisperer actually, the Whisperer drops the upgraded Warrior Ring, is it? Can you melee the Whisperer? I actually don't know. I know in the main game you'd mage him. Not sure if anybody's super familiar with the Whisperer. I'm like, that could be a good ring upgrade. Though it's not a wilderness boss, so we wouldn't be able to recall into it, I bet. I guess also, we could go towards Specialist too. 8k points. Although, I mean, I guess wilderness bosses are going to be points. Their drops are going to be points. Yeah, never mind. I guess we're probably better off doing PVM in the wilderness right now because we'll be able to recall for everything. Just gotta get through this terrible task. Did you get the ODM or Malediction Wards, 300 points each for the demi-boss? I haven't done that either, no. Well, I haven't really done hardly any PVM. I think I did one kill on pretty much all the bosses out here. I think so. Just to, like, get the 80-point tasks that are associated with those. But no, I haven't really farmed any of them. I don't know, we'll see how I do for... So, like, we'll finish this. We'll see what sort of Slayer tasks I get. I suppose if I get some wilderness bosses, then we just go do that anyway. Got a lot less clues this time. Welcome, JM. Way back in the stream. We were talking about the Clue Arbiter a little while ago. We've since become a little more powerful. Tiny bit more powerful. Very fancy. Man, I wish what they had done with this, they should have let you slap a corpse sigil on the side of this and make it like an Elishan Dragon Ward. Can't get the demi-bosses as a Slayer task, so at some point you just have to kill them for the drops. Is that true? I thought... Can you not do boss... Can you not get boss Slayer tasks? I'm trying to remember. I thought it was auto-unlocked, isn't it? Or maybe that was just bigger and badder. I don't know. I'll have to check. If they're really off the table, then I guess it... Yeah, I mean, we could just send them. Can't unlock like a boss? Ah. Slayer Relic continues to win. Oh, you know, we did the Wilderness Diary, didn't we? We did. We went up to the medium. The zombie pirates, where are your drops? My guys. This is terrible. These used to be so much money. What happened? Do we have the full drop table yet? Do you have to go all the way up to, like, the hard diaries to unlock the full thing? Lighted Gromblinds. I guess they were dropping some food. Oh. That's a little dangerous. No recall to save us. How hard was Echo KBD? Did you do melee? I did do melee. I did range for maybe like the first couple of kills. I tried melee initially and it seemed a little bit too much. I did a little bit of ranged. Ranged was also pretty slow, so I decided to just upgrade gear. And it was a little bit of like, upgrade the range gear, and then attempt to upgrade some melee stuff, working up towards tier 7, so I got the Grimoire Relic for the prayers. Help a little bit as well. Ended up getting super lucky with the Dragon Fire Shield and the Zombie Axe, so I figured I'd just go in and do melee for it. Melee was a lot faster just because I have the attack speed. But if you had like, so I started out with a Dragon Longsword. Dragon Longsword was like, it could get the job done. It was going to be like 7-minute kills, and I think even with the DFS and the prayers, it was still going to be like 6.5-minute kills. Pretty slow. At that point, you're better off doing like Ruby Bolts. Just going ranged. It'll make the kill a little bit smoother too, because you don't have to worry about the venom pools quite as much. What's up? Yeah, like for 30 minutes, I don't know, paused and came back to live. It didn't go live. RIP. Well, hey, glad to have you here, JM. Whether it's in the past or here now. Gonna try later as melee. I mean, it's worth a shot just to see how you do. Maybe you'll find it's a little bit easier, but it's a little intense, I'd say. Like, there's just not a lot that you can do about it, though. Ooh, a cannon out here. That'd be helpful. Got Ranger boots from Medium Clues earlier. Congrats. I actually just dumped my Ranger boots into Death's Coffer on UJack earlier today. He's up to like 80 mil or something in Death's Coffer, so I never have to worry about death fees ever again. 98 strength. Ooh, we're gonna get 99 soon. So many cannonballs for not having a cannon. There's not a lot of places I'd really care to use a cannon, though. I mean, I guess we do have access to it. Maybe I should use it in other places. Can I set them up in like wilderness bosses just for a little bit of extra DPS, maybe? I don't even know if that's worth it. Wildy Slayer dungeon? Yeah, for the multi. I guess that's true too. We'll see how many cannonballs I actually build up, because I don't know that I'm going to get a lot. I haven't really been picking them up on the other account. And I know I have seen maybe a couple of thousand across like all of the bosses. I don't think it's like a ton though. You'll burn through them unless it, I don't know, the 95% save I'm assuming doesn't work on the cannonballs. Anku's Slayer Dungeon. Ooh, Zombie Pirate Key. That's our first one. That'll be a task. Ugh, the Elder Chaos Druids are such a pain in the butt as a task. I'm gonna have to block these. Wilderness bosses drop cannonballs. Yeah, I guess we'll just see how many we end up with. Gotten 6,000 from 50 corp kills. I wonder how bad corp's gonna be. I mean, I guess we probably wait till we have specialists to try corp out, because it's just a lot of health. You can do normal Chaos Druids, can you? Am I wasting my time out here? Oh, I guess it does say Chaos Druids. Maybe I am wasting my time out here. Wear the bracelets. Could wear the bracelets. Kind of make the bracelets. Did I mine any gems? I don't know that I did. I probably would have to. I probably need to do that. Build up a stack of them, help out a little bit. Edgeville Dungeon. We can pretend that I'm here for the robes. I know the full set's a task. Making things more difficult than I probably need to. I suppose Edgeville Dungeon is still singles, so there's not a multi-area with Chaos Druids, is there? Although I'm sure I would slap those like in one hit, take them all down. Man, the lightning's really nice when it happens. No. We'll see, I guess, how often this task comes up. hits. Oh, that's a big old teleport right there. Shield left half, really? I mean, I guess we do have the Ring of Wealth on. I think that helps a little. And as I recall, it's not even like a good alch. Like, I would much prefer to get these guys robes. I know I've got the robe bottoms in the bank somewhere. Came out here, did like 20 kills, and I got the robe bottoms. And then said, I've had enough of this task, let me move on. I got the 250 creatures. Nine left to go. We'll head over to Crystalia and see what she wants to give us. Man, I will say, I'm kind of doing these just because I can't use recall. I'm kind of itching to get specialist. Big hit. Ooh, that was a big one. But he doesn't have a lot of health. The other question I have is if I should go for the tier 6 mastery on melee to get more echo damage. Like, there's a little echo. Specialist is really good. I'm sure we've got a lot of points. I guess we'll... Alright, I'm getting ahead of myself again. We'll see what tasks we get. If we get revs, we can go send some revs and see how those feel. If we don't get anything, like, particularly good Slayer-wise, we can just run around and kill the demi-bosses then. And last recall for those. But just recalling is serviceable. Just you can't recall right now because of the teleblock. Oh, I know. Pain in the butt. This area, pain in the butt. Oh, and they're probably... We need to get out of here before they reset it on us. Now they reset it on us. Alright, alright. I was on a UK world. Well, no wonder I was lagging when trying to kill KBD. Hello, let me hop. Get rid of that telly block. Alright, well, I guess since we're over here, I'm going to stop by Ferox. I'm going to get my stats back. We'll go to Edgeville. We'll see what Crystalia wants to do Slayer task-wise. Spec doesn't have echoes, so keep that in mind. I thought it was... What was it? Echoes could spawn lightning, but lightning couldn't echo. I'd have to go back and look. There was some sort of like caveat to that. And that's where I'm like, I'm not sure. I don't know. People with the Khopesh blade, what do you think of the echoes if you've got the tier 6 melee? Do you feel like it was worth picking that up? Has the prayer pen been super helpful for you? Because if not, I mean, I could go tier 5 into range just to have more options available. Didn't notice any difference. Echoes probably can't trigger lightning because it'd be too much AoE bombing. It might have been the other way around. Maybe it was lightning could trigger echoes. I'm not sure. There's supposed to be some sort of interaction with the Khopesh blade. Whether or not it does that in practice is a different question. So I know they also said the echoes were supposed to charge up the soul spear, and that wasn't true. Trolls. That'd be like in Asgarnia. I don't think that's multi. I think I'll just skip it. We're looking for revs anyway. Wait, did I not press that? No, I did. Bandits. Bandits, as in the bandit camp? I guess that is multi. We could probably do that one pretty quickly. That one's AoE. And it's got a teleport there. I think we can try. Let me let the spec regen up so that we'll be at 100%, then I'll save the spot so we can run around, collect them up. Well, it's certainly a lot of damage, isn't it? Alright, we'll chill out. This is the only downside. We need Specialist to get the spec bar back faster since Ferox doesn't give us special. Prayer Pen was helpful for Tormented Demons. Can't think of where else it was used. My only other thought is, like, if I get it for the Gauntlet, maybe? I don't know. I mean, like, it would be helpful for the Gauntlet, but also, if I get Tier 5 in both, it won't really matter. It's just, Tier 5 is going to be a little far away. And I don't know if Echo Serb has prayer. I guess normal Serb doesn't have prayer, so Echo Serb probably doesn't have prayer either. Probably. There's a spot near the southern entrance that is really easy to stack them for specking down. Lightning is magic damage. Really? Oh, I was thinking it was typeless. Maybe that was just a glitch for TOB. Maybe like somewhere around in here. Seems like quite a lot of them. I guess, do we run these and stack them up that much? Actually, they're not even stacking on each other, are they? I guess that's as good as we're gonna get. Alright, let's get our stats boosted then. Spec bar, recall. Alright, we're gonna be busy, aren't we? Spec bar. Hold on, I need to move this up actually if we're gonna be doing this. Recall. Oh, I don't know about this for for Slayer mobs. This is gonna be a lot of work. We need Specialists to make it a little more chill. Actually, they're not even respawning that quickly. Go north. Actually, here, let's get this back and then we'll come back up here. Middle of the camp. Think middle of the camp. See, then we miss out on a lot of these. Speedy Keith. Well, at least that one's quick. Oh. And they're all wiped out. maybe we can run between both? I don't know. How much are these going to respawn? That is nice for the AoE. Hmm? Hello? Oh, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes or so. Yeah. Okay. You want to say hi to people? Up to you. Okay, shy wife time. You have to not go diagonally across the tile to stack them. Back and forth. Ooh. Ooh. Lots of damage. Oh, saying hello? Not too shy today. Normal shy. Let's see, do I have it set up? Ooh, I do have it set up where I can shift click through.
Okay.
Hmm? Yeah, I mentioned that. Too meaty.
You should let our audience know after shower, kind of barbecue shower.
Oh, I think they get here.
Really?
Yeah. Alright, there's bandits done. Recommend putting the orb on the line on top of your spec bar. What? What do you mean? I guess I don't understand. Or you mean, like, I can move this around, and well, that's a little bit weird, though. Can we move the map? And, like, put this somewhere? You mean the echo orb? Quickly spec and recall? Oh, I see what you mean. So, like, go in between here. And, yeah, okay. Go back and forth like that. Hmm? You want to take something? Alright, let's see what we get Slayer task-wise. Greater Demons. Those are also in the Slayer Cave, aren't they? It'd be multi. I think these are the only cannonballs I have. Kill Krill? Oh, that's true. We could do Krill. Krill doesn't really have anything good for us, though, does he? I mean, I guess items for points. We'll try it. Just for the sake of trying it. Man, our food's kind of terrible. Are we going to be fine with lobsters? Maybe. Maybe we'll be fine with lobsters. I don't know. If the specs are big enough. A lot of Slayer XP. Fair. I guess there's not really anything I need to switch for him. I mean, I don't know. It might be better to put, like, mage protection for my body slot. So I guess there's nothing else really. I guess we could do divine pots probably if we're gonna do Krill. Tamarack helm. Is the coif better? I don't know actually. I mean we can put that mostly on there and just have like, man, our tank legs are not that tanky. We just don't have a lot. What's the stat difference on this? Minus 18 range. Because we're gonna get hit by ranged and magic a little bit. I don't know. I kind of like the bucket helm on there. Maybe we just leave it. Zamorak item. We've got the Zamorak item because we got the bracers on already. Plus now we've got the top. I think this setup's probably okay. Guess we'll find out. We gotta teleport out there anyway, and we already got the KC for it. We can just come over here and we can sit on the door. Only thing I'm really concerned with is that the lobsters may not be good enough. But we can kind of feel that one out in a minute. Ooh, we got a lot of spines on the ground over here. Ujack's camped out still at Scurrius. Pick up all the spines. Use a Demon Bane spell. Well, I guess there is one that makes you like tankier, was it? There's like a weird Demon Bane spell in the Archaea spellbook, isn't there? Tankier against demons or something like that. I have to look. Okay. Archaeus spellbook. I'm just not that familiar with it. combat. Probably. The greater corruption? I don't think it was that one. Oh, it was the ward, wasn't it? Ward of Arceus. Demonic creatures will have their damage reduced by 10%. Yeah, I guess we'll see. We have a lot of lobsters. I mean, we can always go buy potatoes with cheese or whatever for that. Do that. Recall. Ooh, what is that set up as? Okay, well, that's fine. Ooh. Well, that was not what I wanted to do. Well, it's okay. I guess we're hitting really hard anyway, so it doesn't even matter. Holy, we're obliterating with this. I guess the last time I came in, I did have the Dragon Longsword. Alright, we're gonna turn that one off. Save ourselves some trouble. Oh, what happened? I can't click these guys. I must have set these to something. Reset. Probably when I was learning this whatever method. Alright, we'll be able to click them now. Alright, this thing is slapping pretty hard. He's back. Oh, I'm not ready for that yet. Hold on, Krill. Oh, we didn't have 100% spec. I guess we'll wait a minute then. Yeah, we'll get full spec. We'll chill out for a minute. Oh, hello. Fancy sword you got there, mister. I didn't even see. How much Slayer XP did we get for the one kill? We can always look on the next one. Alright, we're at 100 now. Save the memory, turn on the prayer, in we go. We'll make sure to spec him down this time. Ooh, that's a big one. Alright, and he's dead. Perfect. Dragonstone, I think there is a task for like crafting a Dragonstone Emmy. That's not really a problem with the areas that we have. Is it worth killing the minions, you think? I will need the God Sword shards potentially if I want points from like making the God Sword and then equipping maybe all of them if I farm enough for it. I don't know if it's worth it or not. Not worth it. Alright, well, we'll kill this one guy and then we'll dip out. We'll just go that route with it. I guess the bosses do have a chance to drop them, don't they? Wowee. Alright. Holy cow, dude. I mean, I knew the God Wars bosses were gonna melt. But goodness. $100? Now, I don't know if his Garnia was part of the good life, but man, the wilderness. Oh, I didn't even wait for that. Didn't even wait to see what the drop was. 99 strength, we're already there. One of the bosses is a greater demon. That one? Let's see. Yeah, it was that one. Krill out here looking like an imp with the Khopesh. I mean, holy cow! Like he got one attack off, and like that's it. We still need a little bit of money, so I guess I might as well pick up the drops. The rune items. The red one with wings. And they call this a greater demon? I don't know, man. Dude is weak. Hits me for a 38. Doesn't matter. I hit him for 100. Bandos are the same. Sarah's the one that's a pain. Well, let's see. How many KC tasks are there for God Wars? They have one for each boss at 50. A 99. I'm really glad that we got the divine stuff. Ooh, Staff of the Dead. That's got to be points. That's a 200-point task. We'll take it. 50 for each, 250 for one. You know what? I'll pick up a few of the shark. We'll have them on us. Like, none of the drops here are going to be super helpful for me. Bandos would be good. We can go get some armor. We can't exactly get a task for him. We will eventually want the crystal armor. But it kind of seems like, I don't know, if Bandos is the same as Krill, this seems quite easy. I don't think we really desperately need the extra damage for this. Like the damage and the accuracy of the crystal armor. I mean, shoot, I guess since we're 99, we'll get our attack and defense up to 99 as well. Bandos for a little bit of strength bonus. We're getting our Slayer up so we can eventually get Dragon Boots, get into Cerberus, get some Primordial Boots as well. Slayer Krill for the 251. Yeah, we could do that. Alright, Krill, I get a little nervous when you don't go down in like 3 swings. I was insulting you for the content. Don't take it personally, Krill, please. You are still tough. You can still definitely end me if you wanted to. But not when I'm smacking 82s! Suck it, Krill. Another Steam Battle Staff. Is that even a good alch? I don't even think it is. 10k alch, not even worth picking it up. It's not gonna let me drop it on the ground. Let's not get chanced by the minions. Steam is points. Yeah, I got the Steam Battle Staff on the one kill that I did coming in here, so we've already gotten it. It was not specific to the Steam one. It was just the combo, whatever, Battle Staff task. Kind of sad, but you know, the Steam Battle Staff has always been a little bit of a sad drop. Like the saddest rare that this guy gives. I wonder how much this alch's for, actually. 600k, that's actually pretty good. I don't know if there's one for turning this into like a Staff of Light, because there might be. I might have to hold on to it. But 600k out, pretty decent. We're desperate for cash. I mean, we're already at 70 Slayer, too. Say, how are we doing? I guess I really haven't been watching the Slayer drops for the main boss. I'm going to pay attention for this one. No Staff of Light. What about a Toxic Staff? I do have Tehran win. Alright, that's a 6k Slayer drop? I don't know. This, well, I mean, I guess this for the point task probably makes a lot of sense. Doing it to the 251. Well, at least going to 50, seeing how we feel at 50. Pretty quick, though. I kind of want to... Do I even have a glove slot I can get? I guess if we get crafting up, we get a glove slot. Get the regen bracelet. Bandos for some extra strength bonus before crystal armor. The helm. I think we're kind of waiting for crystal armor on the helm. I don't think I have a good helm option. Pick up a fire cape, maybe. An inferno cape would be kind of challenging for this. Khopesh would be good getting through the waves, but we don't have the Blood Fury on this guy, so like regen-wise, I think Inferno is going to be tough. Obsidian Helm, best in slot till Crystal. Oh, that's true. Obby stuff. Elite clue. Yeah, I'm like, I don't think the healing is going to be particularly strong on this account. Unless we do the whole, like, 5-5 range thing. Even still, it's probably not going to be, like, terribly crazy, because our range weapon is going to be, like, a crossbow. But I guess it'll still be a 2-tick crossbow, so it'll still be pretty good. I don't know. I guess that's a decision for later. Well, I don't necessarily want to do Jad quite yet. I think we could send Jad with some bandos and stuff. Get a little bit of upgrades before we go over there. Oh, right. I was going to check for the toxic staff. Toxic staff. Just to see if that's in this list. I doubt it is. Let's see. Taranwin. Wilderness. Garnia. Alright. Toxic blowpipe. Toxic trident. Loading the blowpipe with darts. I guess that is it. So no toxic staff of the dead either. Need more sustain. Oh, that's true. Sarah God sword. Well, also the dog sword. Dog sword's a little far for us, I suppose, but I think if we wanted to push for Slayer, taking those potions while in here may be a little bit of a mistake. A little sketchy. We'll do the 50 here. We'll have a couple of them left. I almost think pushing Slayer actually isn't the worst idea. Just to get, like, get access to Cerberus as well. Getting the dog sword would be pretty huge. That would help a lot, actually, with the sustain. Especially if we get Specialist, go into the Inferno. I think that's probably the play. Non-stop specking Rev Dragons as well. Revs for supplies and whatnot. I guess there are some tasks associated for the weapons, too. 200 points a pop, probably. Ooh, scary. When all we've got is lobsters and he hits up 40 on the first one. Real sketchy. I'd feel a lot better wearing a little bit of, like, bandos or something, you know what I mean? We get bandos boots. I know those aren't anything crazy, but, like, a little bit of tank stats. Crossbow with Missouri top and bottom. Salve E at revs. Really nutty GP an hour. Say, I don't personally have access to all of that, but I do know what you mean. Although, wouldn't you want to wear the Avarice? Get all your drops, like, noted or whatever. Pulling Krill, let him have a few hits every now and then. Nah. You let him get a few hits, he's gonna put you down. Can't be doing it. Halfway to the 50. We gotta enjoy our power here, you know? Although, I suppose out of the God Wars bosses, Krill is the one who's most often bullied. In the main game, you get the Scorching Bow with, like, the Light Bearer. You just freeze him forever. He can't get to you. Lose too much DPS and much higher risk for no reason. Oh, if you're in the main game, yeah. I was thinking for leagues. No, main game. Main game, it's like, what is the cheapest stuff I can bring to the revs? Because there's just, like, so many people. Oh man, doing revs on the hardcore was scary. And I may end up going back there too at some point. I don't really want to do that again. Let me tell you, that is like stomach ulcer inducing stress right there, trying to do revs on a hardcore Iron Man. Do not recommend. Abras gives you the 20% damage as well. Zambi Spear? Another 200 pointer. Ooh, maybe we'll complete Krill in like 50 kills. Are we only missing the God Sword now? I guess that's the only other thing that he drops, isn't it? So I'm stoked about this setup. 100k risk and pulling over 5 mil an hour easily. Yeah, but you can't wear high tier gear because you get scolded. Yeah. You end up losing a bunch. So it's MSB or protect item with one item, and it's sketchy. I think for the most part, you're probably safe with the protect item as long as you've got prayer pots on you. People can't, like, completely take you out. And I suppose in revs nowadays, you're not really worried about, like... Well, revs aren't even multi, are they? I think they removed that. That's all singles plus in there, so you don't have to worry about, like, people stalling you out to drop your prayer. Was pulling 1 to 2 mil an hour with MSB, Amethyst, Arrows, and the Avarice. No, I think you're right, because as big of a DPS increase as you get, you're able to kill more of them. And, like, while the rare drops are worth a lot, and it helps with rare drops to have the Avarice, but, like, the normal drops are worth so much anyway. If you're able to kill that many more revs, it'll be more consistent, too. Another Steam Battle Staff. Too many Steam Battle Staffs, mister. Give us a Godsword Blade. Nothing beneficial about long trips, so noted items are just silly. Just dive stay longer. It's fair. Oh, you know what? I just realized. We don't have anti-poison, and we don't even need it. 1000 Dragon Ward helping us out. May start making a sweaty guide. Sweaty guides for old school. How to mega sweat at revs. 5 mil an hour is pretty good. Get a bond every couple of hours. Man, what a wild statement. I remember once upon a time, bonds were like, what, 3 or 4 mil? Like, way, way back. Crazy how much inflation they've had. Insert old man talk back in my day. Back in my day, I could go kill hill giants for 2 hours and get myself a bond. Bond up the account. Really bad at the game, so I try to find sneaky ways to do content. Hey, more power to you. You know, say I've looked at doing guide content, and I mean, I guess for new stuff, I could see myself doing guides, at least for certain stuff. I tend to view myself closer to like a casual player, because I mean, I really don't have that much time during the week normally to play. Been going pretty hard for leagues, but when I'm in the swing of like video production stuff, even though it's like I'm putting out all this old school content, I still don't get to play that much. So I feel like I haven't like elevated my skills really for the most part. Kind of like play an hour here or there. So I don't necessarily feel like I have a lot to offer myself when I look at guide content. But when I do, that's kind of the angle that I take. Like when Mixology released, I was like, sure, I'll try a guide, why not? And I was like, well, what do I want to know? There's a couple of different methods that you could do in it. How much better or worse are they actually? So I just, spent an hour on each method just to see what it was, put it into a little spreadsheet, call it a day. It's more to like answer my own question, because at that time, I mean, like, nobody did that. They'd talk about the different methods and say how good it was, but I'm like, no one broke down the points and stuff. We'll pick up a couple more sharks. Maybe we'll have some good food by the end of this. Back in my day, G-Moles were almost high out price. Now they're 1 mil. I know, dude. Oh, I was surprised. So, before the league, I was AFKing gargoyles on you, Jack, and just stacking up granite moles. It was like, I think they peaked around like 800k a pop or something when I was doing that. I got so many of them. Just a bunch of cash. Just didn't know what else I could send him to go do. He's not quite strong enough to go park at Ruined Dragons because he's missing so many good drops. Mage only Zora slept on. I guess now with the fire weakness, it makes sense. Lots of new players who've never killed Zora. Show them how to do it. Easy as pie. What do you... I don't know. At what point do you think you can start actually doing relatively well with fire spells and Zora? Mage is a tough one because a lot of the... I mean, I guess they've done better with the rebalance. You can kind of get some percentage here and there. Arims isn't, like, too terribly expensive. Still, like, fairly early on. 10 mil setup. Actually, do I even need hard clues? I don't think I do. I think I'm probably good on hard clues. Just the elites I should pick up in case I ever want to do those tasks. Oh, but for Mage only Zora, I tried on my account actually when they did the rebalance. I didn't find it was like, maybe because I'm a little bit used to switching styles, like I didn't find it was that fast, but I guess compared to before, it's not as bad as like Iban's probably. The Iban's only Zora, I remember doing that super early on in the account, and that was terrible. Figured it out on Iron because I didn't want to use supplies. Mage Zora, Tome of Fire, Tier 6, full Ancestral, Slayer Helm, Mage Cape. Almost always make you as strong as the different style. Oh, that's true. I think we were talking about main game Mage only Zora. I do think in leagues, Zora is probably like one of the best bosses that you could actually go Mage for. But then you're taking Tehranwind. And I'm like, Tehranwind's like not a good Mage region, you know? Magic just cannot win. There's just like, there's almost no good choices you can make, really. Gotta get Trident first, but 50k on the GE for mains. Trident for... Oh, you're gonna Trident down Zora? I guess you could. I guess I'd think that the... Wouldn't fire spells be better? Maybe not, because of the slower attack speed. Oh, you know what? I should not deposit all of my food. I should definitely have at least some on me. You know what? We'll save the sharks. We'll go back in with lobsters for the rest of this. Well, shoot, I've gotten... Oh, you know what? He drops cash sometimes, and I've got the Ring of Wealth on, so it auto-grabs it. I'm like, why do I have 340k on me? What do you mean it isn't a good mage region? You get the blowpipe, crystal armor, tier 3 range, best mage region. Alright, fair enough. You win. The best mage build lives on. Poor mage, dude. Mage, such a feels bad for this league. Wouldn't blank be better has been the phrase that killed Mage this league. I mean, fair. if you don't compare it to anything, I will say though, Mage splashes a lot. If I had no experience doing other stuff, I probably wouldn't have felt as bad about the splashing, but I think the splashing will always have felt bad, comparison or otherwise. I'm like, I don't know, the splashing is like, you don't want to have power and not even see zeros. You see the little, like, bloop. It's like, oh my god, you know, I can attack 5 times as fast, and all I see is just this stupid little, like, thing going off, and it's just like, come on, dude. You can't tell me that would ever feel good. Like, even without comparison, like, you're gonna go into that and you're gonna know it's not fun. Enjoyment of Mage this league is directly proportional to how lucky one is for getting their Shadow. The Shadow, yeah, the Shadow is like the saving grace for Mage. You can hit 5 zeros in a row and not be surprised. I know. The zeros, painful. The splashes, even more painful. Also, I love casually getting drops like this and just not even caring about them. Welcome to leagues. I'm like, you know, 6K or 600K alk. That's nice. Felt like a god after Shadow. I don't know, dude. Maybe it's because I was so soured from splashing so much before. I tried it on some of the bosses, and it's just like, it just didn't feel that powerful to me. Maybe if I had the Imbued Heart, maybe if I had the armor, maybe if I went Last Stand. I do think that there's some choices that could have helped it a little bit more. It just, I don't know. Also went from ranged melee to mage build. Ooh, that's a bad order. Going from best to worst. Get a little bit chancy with Krill. 50. Oh, it must be the KC task. Here, hold on. Let me see. God Wars Dungeon combat achievements is 1. Defeat any God Wars Dungeon boss 500 times. Oh, I guess... Okay, 100 times. So they've got 100 times... 250, 500. Okay. Alright, well, I think what I want to do... We've got a few of these left. I don't know, it's pretty quick. Maybe I do just send the rest of these here. Feels a little silly to go to the Wilderness Cave for 35 of them. Send this, get a little closer to the 100 KC thing. Kind of want to send a little bit of bandos. See if we can't luck into some armor. Ooh, although it is 9:10, I did promise my wife, okay, we'll wrap up this Slayer task and that'll probably be it. Maybe I can work on a little bit of Slayer behind the scenes just so we can get into like Echo Serb tomorrow. How'd you find the transition from range to melee to mage, Mr. Pumpkin? Going from the range accuracy and then recall melee to the third one mage, now wearing myself off of the addiction. Also, I could check out Bando's teleport back to Krill for when you want to finish the task. Yeah, I think this is probably a better stopping point for me. I'll finish this task out here, and then I'll have to go. I won't do Bandos while I'm offline. We can try and get some drops while we're all here together. And I'll just do some, like... I'll do some normal Slayer, do some, like, Slayer Cave stuff, just to kind of speed through it. Whatever you don't DPS count the shadow, hold on the feeling of equality. If you don't DPS check, I mean, I don't know, dude. It's really just the splashing for mage. The splashing for mage just kills it for me. I'm just like, melee's like melee you can hit zeros, but I feel like you hit zeros way less. Whereas mage you can hit zeros and you can also just splash the spells. Something about it, like it just feels worse. And I do think, generally speaking, the mage accuracy is worse outside of like the shadow. But even with the shadow on certain bosses, and it's just because the way that they design the game, a lot of these bosses have like crazy high mage defense. So if you're trying to fight something with crazy high mage defense, it's like even the shadow doesn't necessarily get you there. Like Duke Succulus, I tried that. It's like it kind of worked, but it didn't feel that great. I mean, I guess if that one I will give you for like the comparison's sake. Not that I did Duke on another account, but just like having felt the damage for other stuff, it still was splashing a bit, and it wasn't hitting that hard. So I'm like, that one was a little bit worse for wear. I probably, if I was only doing mage, I wouldn't have felt so bad about that one in particular. I don't know. It's kind of the same story though with a lot of the other bosses. It didn't feel as strong as I would have hoped for, as much as I struggled. Struggling through the mid game really killed it for me. Fight something with a crazy high magic level, just T-bow it, make range even better. Yeah, I think for the way that like the execute worked for magic, I do think the play this year for magic was just to do a 5-5 build. You do a magic range split. Really think magic needed guaranteed accuracy more than ranged, which is already pretty accurate style. No, I think so. It does make you wonder if they had given that to mage and maybe they thought it was too strong and they like switched it or something. But also, range with an execute I don't think makes a lot of sense, so I don't know that that would actually be true. I don't know though. I'm like, they must know how strong they made range. Like, they have to know that. And I see that, and I'm just like, well, why didn't they, like, give mage a little bit more love, you know? Like, they're looking at what they did for range. Give mage a little more love. You know what I mean? Never understand their logic of buffing damage by a miserable 10% if the boss has 1,000 health for magic. What are they smoking? Yeah. I mean, it would have made sense if, like, all of the stuff stacked together with the execute. Just the fact that it doesn't. And I'm like... But even still, I mean, you're right. 10% is low. But it comes on the back of, like, other stuff. So I don't know. I don't know if I necessarily have that much of a problem with it. But man, the bosses that have 1,000 health are few and far between. That's like Colosseum, Inferno. I mean, I guess Vorkath has quite a bit. There's not a ton that get up that high, though. I mean, a lot of the bosses you're going to be anywhere from like 1 to 5%. The more you damage the boss, the lower the DPS gets too. Until you hit the execute. Yeah, it's a little odd. I don't know. Mage was one. Well, I thought it was weird just in general for Mage because the whole, like, building up a big hit, but then you attack faster, like, it doesn't synergize super well. There's our first Godsword shard. And I thought that was really odd, because it stacks up to what, like 40 or 50% more damage if you have more time in between your attacks, something like that. And I'm like, but then you attack every 2 ticks. So realistically, you're only getting like 20% damage or something like that. I'd have to read the mastery. I remember it just seemed a little odd. Like, the base, you know, you're attacking quickly is still fine as a DPS increase, but it just seems weird. Like, only the big hit and like you're getting a big hit on the first hit, and then the rest of them are just not as strong, I guess. I don't love that as like a synergy though. It just seems a little odd. I should have left casting speed the same and just buffed the damage. Hit huge fireballs. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's because they did sort of like all of the ones in tier 3 were the same. It would have been cool for them to change it up a little bit, especially for Mage. If they wanted to go that route, make it a big hit, make it really big, and be like, you walk in, your hits are really slow, but you can hit up to like a 300. And that's without Last Stand. And then Last Stand puts you up to like a 400 or a 500. And you can really like execute some bosses. Especially if you're not going to give it more accuracy. Like, if you always have the chance to splash anyway, whatever, you know, send it. Make the big hits super big, you know? Be like Darox. I guess Darox with Last Stand, you cap somewhere around like 300-ish. Maybe that's where they cap Mage, you know? It's a slow style, but you have that chance of hitting a 300 if you're in Last Stand. Otherwise, if you're not, you're probably sitting around like 150s. Although, I guess you can get close to that now, but you still have to be in Last Stand, basically, to get that. Even with like the optimal Mage setup, it's a little tough to reach. Increase the accuracy of your next spell for every splash you get, and then reset on hit. That would have been good too, yeah. That would have solved a lot of... Well, I mean, it's really splashing a lot, but it helped just in general. Alright, well that is the end of the task, so... Let's take a little bit of stock of what we got. Summary page, how we looking? We got ourselves the Khopesh, we got ourselves the Ward. Man, I feel like the fashionscape on this account has really been something. Maybe it's just the helm. Maybe I'm too in love with the bucket helm thing going on. Really like the helm. I really like the little like feet things we got too. What are these called? Spiked manacles. Dude, this guy has such a cool look to him. Can't get over the fact. But yes, I think I'd better call it there. I did promise my wife to get a little bit of time, so that's where we're gonna stop. Appreciate everybody being patient with the stream. Did a little bit, stopped, got some barbecue, came back. Thanks all for hanging out. Really glad we got the Khopesh and the Ward today. Oh man, KBD. I'm glad we didn't have to go to 50 KC. But yeah, I'll do probably a little bit of Slayer behind the scenes just so we can kind of work up towards that level. Maybe go into Echo Serb tomorrow. We'll see how fast the Slayer is. I'm not 100% sure, but anyway, enough rambling. Have a good night, everybody, and I will hopefully catch you tomorrow.